am. I'm excited to see a little hardpoint on Fortress here. I actually really like this map for hardpoint. From what I've seen on Control so far, eh. But I like this for hardpoint. So let's see what these boys can do here. You got Biscuit, captain for the Dingoes, picking up a nice first blood as his teammates are going to find the rest of the kills, getting some information on the map. You got Toby and Sieg just kind of pushing it out,
Ooh.
and a huge kill from Toby there, finding Prototype, who's able to sneak through, and it is Dingoes right now.
Dingo time, baby. Paris Letdowns. Having a hard time getting out of their spawn. They do pick up Sieg on the P1, so that's a great start for them because there's no real aggressors currently for them. Biscuit shooting into his teammates, and but he is able to find one onto the point. He's contesting here, and anytime you contest as a Sydney Dingoes, you're doing a good job because you got that P2 control, and all you need to do is be ready for that.
Yep, you just gotta set up and hold these spawns in the way that they are. You got Toby finds a big one off rotation over there, and he's gonna do what he can. He knows there's a player still in P1, and he's heard this player running around down here, so that's Prototype gone. 4 and 2. Toby's having a great start to his map as the Dingoes are picking up a nice little bit of time here on this P2.
And Toby doing a great job of playing back and forth from the right side to the mid area, because if you let people get through that mid art area, it's streamlined push from the Paris Letdowns. But as long as Toby is alive, it's good for the Sydney Dingoes. But as I say that, he dies and they push right into the spawn. So you see Toby dies and things get mixy real quick. But 25 seconds left to go. Sydney can just opt to rotate.
Yeah, I think Sydney is just different right now with the way they're getting every kill. I'm not sure I've seen very much trades going through at all from the side of the Paris Letdowns. I mean, Sydney is just locking these guys down and shooting heads.
They sure are. Paris Letdowns. 22 points to their name. They're going to have to get a good push in. One of Sydney Dingoes has spawned out, so you may have something to work with there. But as I said, the Paris Letdowns go down. And now they're spawning up that mid hay area. So let's hope for the best here.
Yeah, definitely. As you got to run into a little bit of reverse spawn trap here, as just as you could figure, those gates are just as hard to run through on the other side of them. And it is Biscuit getting beamed off the hill there, so it's going to go white for a second. But the Dingoes are nearby, and the Letdowns are going to do what they can to get through this tunnel, but they just get cut down. That's another 4 dead, as 9 and 3 from Biscuit and Toby, 8 and 3 from Killswitch. I mean, these guys are just lighting up this feed right now.
They absolutely are. They are looking great. They're trying to rotate, and
What?
they're doing a great job of it as well. Paris Letdowns. They have the rotation, but Sydney quick to pressure.
Yeah, the hip fire from that M4 is a little insane, don't you think? That was a wild kill we just witnessed there, but it's gonna be Dingoes on this retake here. Gonna see what they could do. Sieg finds one onto Prototype. There's one from Killswitch as well. So now you just got one player left in the hill. He's got some help nearby, but there's a lot of Dingoes, and they are surrounding this hill, and they are in through the front. The kills go towards the way of the Paris Letdowns, actually, as they find 4 dead. Little help from a trophy system picked one up there as well. So that's pretty cool, as they're going to get some time here. And it's Prototype pushing out the front, not able to quite get that 3-piece, but he finds a nice 2. So Paris back in the game a little bit.
Yeah, they're finding the points if they want to get back into this game. 60 points about to break, and you're going to get 14 extra on top of that. So, tough start, but, you lock it in, you get a good rotation, and you're able to get, what you need to maybe be a little bit more comfortable in this game. Because if it gets that time, then
Oh, definitely. You just got to keep staying ahead of these rotations here and trying to lock this stuff down. But it is, once again, the side of the Dingoes just getting all these kills, just flooding in through the front side. They've got players getting map control. That Sieg and Killswitch pushed out right now. And now the hill goes white for like half a second. But it's Dingoes just right back in, and they continue to lock it down, as they've got nearly a 70-point lead on the Letdowns here. And it's gonna come down to the Letdowns just doing what they continue to do, just trying to get a little bit of scrap here. They just gotta get the time that they can. A white hill isn't entirely off the table as what you want to get, you know, in these situations, because that's at least time that Dingoes aren't picking up. But as we flip back over towards this next P1, kill switch just beaming across the map, letting that M4 sing. He's got the cross for his teammates, and you've got Toby and Biscuit pushed out in the front, and they are doing their thing, locking down that hard point. But here come the entire Paris Letdowns force, and they get cut down once again by Biscuit and Sieg. Sieg finds a big two-piece. Biscuit finds the trades, and that is the time just getting locked down by the Dingoes as kill switch is still just beaming all over the middle of the map. I mean, these guys are just having to fight just to get through these dang big doors. They just can't quite do it, and it is just going to be time going towards the side of the Dingoes. I mean, they're not letting these players on Paris breathe whatsoever. The rotations come in on their side, and they're going to continue to just keep doing what they do. They're trying to 100-point club this team, and it's definitely showing right now. And
they're trying their best, and you know they're looking good so far. But Paris about to break that 100-point barrier. So Sydney Dingoes, you know, the goal is definitely still to 100-point club, but you're gonna have to hold down some solid time here. Paris, though, you know, if you can get a full 60 on this next hill, if you break this right here and you're able to rotate, you might be able to find your way back into this game. It's going to be a tough ask, though.
definitely, but Flick able to find a nice kill towards the one side of the map. He gets a two-piece. He's going to come and work the break. He's got his teammates there to help him, and that's actually a really clean break from Paris Letdown. They get a nice chunk of players in the hill, and they're going to start trying to push this out, but kill switch cuts him down, and he's got a double team kill from Biscuit off the stray front. He does find one onto Frosty's, but that is going to be a majority time going to the Paris Letdowns. They do get past that 100-point threshold, walking their way back in the game. I mean, this is definitely not gone. You're just 1-2 money hills away from being right back in the lead.
Absolutely, but you're going to have to break real soon because you got Biscuit holding down this whole middle of the map, and you got Kill Switch right behind him. 21-7 in this game so far. Kill Switch is doing everything he needs to for the Sydney Dingoes right now, and Biscuit not too far behind him, 24-10. And you got Toby on the time, picking up time. Toby and Sieg right now, the two players, they're kind of trading time right now. They might both end with 2 minutes on the hill.
Yeah, and both going like dropping like a 1-3, 1-4 right now. So you gotta love that from the side of the Dingoes there. I mean, just every player's just doing what they have to, really, and it's really showing. What is this angle from Kill Switch? I have not seen that yet. You can get on the statue. All right, noted.
You sure can, and it's quite the angle, no doubt about it. They can win it right here, but there's a lot of Paris Letdowns to fight through, but Biscuit might be able to do it by his lonesome. He picks up 3, he'll be able to pick up 4. The other one runs away, and the 250-point victory comes through for the Sydney Dingoes. They look great in the game one, 250-115, and Biscuit ends 31-11. I mean, what a performance, Team Ward.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing that from the captain of your school. Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see what we do on this break off here. Got my notepad out. You know, I've got my my first match in Silver Pre-Made West coming up later this week. You guys watch out down there in that division. Boston Burgers are coming in hot. And it's looking like it's a slow push here. You know, it looks like the defense is just going to kind of zone off the map.
And Kill Switch with the Beamer first blood peels. Frosty plays Bamboo. Trying to put in some shots there. But Flick able to take one down onto Toby. Toby getting a little bit overzealous there on the right side of the map. And that does open things up for Paris a little bit, but still a 3v3 situation, and Sydney Dingoes are starting to trap them.
Yeah, you can see those two players on the bottom side of the map, 7 and 6, starting to wrap around to that side. They know where those players are. They spotted them a second ago. There's the stun comes through. Some more information comes through for the side of the Dingoes. Paris has to make a play here, and they just need to get one opening kill. Just open up that map just a little bit more, and maybe they can make it happen.
It is possible. Biscuit holding the cross. He sees one dive, and he picks him off. Another one in front of him. He plays his life perfectly, waits for his teammate Kill Switch to get with him, and now they got team shots on these players, tennis courts, and Biscuit doing his best to play his life.
Yes.
With 12 seconds to go, it's going to be tough for Paris to get this bomb down. I'm pretty sure this one's going the way of Dingoes this round 1.
Oh, yeah, the time withers away. Prototype just needs to chow and find a kill. Doesn't quite get her done. Sydney Dingoes walk away with the first round. And that's a pretty decent search and destroy from them, you know, just kind of letting Paris make a play. They know they got time on their side. Just let them do something.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, force Paris to make a play, and that's exactly what the Dingoes were doing. So Sydney taking home that round 1. Let's see what they can do on the offensive end as well. You know, those ARs are singing, and I'm excited to see what they can do on the offensive end.
Definitely. Let's see. It's a quick look at Kill Switch. I mean, he is just full sending over to that tennis court, and all of Sydney is here. The bomb is going down. They are at the B site so fast that Paris doesn't even have time to react. You got to think Toby is just hearing footsteps all around him right now as Frosty picks him up. He's able to sniff him out down there. So now it's a 4v3 retake situation. Siege with a huge kill onto Bamu there, as Biscuit's gonna find 2 of his own, and that is gonna be Dingoes with the 3v1 situation. Siege gets another one, and that is Dingoes with a very convincing round 2.
I mean, so far the Dingoes look perfect. A great hard point, a fantastic first 2 rounds of the search and destroy. You know, if I didn't know this was mixed, I would assume these guys scrimmed together.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it seems like the team Kim is in right now. I mean, these guys are all on the same page, just doing their absolute thing. And once again, you got the captain and Biscuit just leading the charge, 4-1.
Absolutely. Doing his thing, 1 so far. Looking comfortable.
Yeah, that's a big opening kill from Siege onto Prototype as Toby finds one onto Flick. You are now in a 4v2 situation for the attacking Paris Letdowns, all up to Bamu and Frosty as they're going to try to rotate around this map. Uh-oh, peekaboo. Maybe Toby spotted him, and I think he did. He's just going to keep it trucking, though, as he moves around the other side of the map. Maybe let his team know, hey, I think I just saw a ghost inside there, but that ghost just took out Kill Switch, so that's Frosty. Finds one onto him. And, you know, actually, Paris has a good chunk of map control here. I don't think they realize it, but that A side is wide open. If they could maybe bust a move over towards that, looks like that might be the play call coming through, as the Dingoes are just going to continue to lock down that B side. I mean, you've got these players just absolutely holding these spawns up, but it looks like one of the members of the Letdowns did get spotted on that cross, so the plant is going to go down, but you've got members of the Dingoes nearby, but Frosty finds a big one onto Biscuit, makes it 2v2. This is definitely a winnable round. Siege is nearby. If they can sniff him out, this may be all she wrote, and Paris can walk away with a big round here, and Frosty puts down shots. He is able to find Siege before he's taken out by Toby. Now it is all up to Bamu. He's got to play his life. The defuse comes through, but Bamu smells him. He's going to go ahead and hit the rotate here, and I think it's going to come down to another defuse attempt from Bamu. He does see the player. Toby's got the laptop in his head. He chows and gets the kill? Huh? Did he get the defuse as well? I mean, this is insane. Toby just absolutely world started, got the defuse last second. Are you kidding me? Toby saves the round, 3-0. My lord.
I mean, can you believe what we just witnessed, Teamwork? I mean, things are going absolutely perfect for the Sydney Dingoes right now. You know, I mean, to top it all off, you know, the momentum's got to be at an all-time high for the squad.
Oh my god, yeah, you're feeling unstoppable right now. You're in that horrible you know, 1v2 situation with only 20 seconds on the bomb. I mean, plays like what we just saw have to happen for that to come through. So Great shots out of Toby, finds the headpiece, and that's a quick 3-0 from the Dingoes.
It sure is, T. Morgan. Now he's trying to find another first blood on his side. Sydney playing it slow, and it looks like they might be working toward the A side this time around. We got player 8 and player 6 working that way, and Toby's quick to help. They might be an all-out push here.
Yeah, let's see what these guys can do here towards the parking lot side, making plenty of noise with that no dead silence. The prototype's going to step out. The trades are coming through. Biscuit's going to come out on top, though, with the ending 2-piece. So it is now a 1v3 with Frosty. He has the dead silence popped. He finds one, and he's off the scene. I mean, he is completely relocating. He's still got dead silence to work with. So other than all these dang doors, he's going to try to make a play here as sneaky as he can. The bomb does go down. So Ekaj, it's another 1v2.
It is another 1v2. Frosty, though, he is able to find one. He sees the second, but the second is ready for him. Sydney Dingoes put another one onto the board. They play that perfectly. The trade was right there. I mean, if Frosty runs away, Biscuit might have a tough situation, but the jump straight at him, I mean, that's a little bit worrisome if you're Biscuit, but you're able to take him down. You're 7-2, and you're feeling good.
Yeah, you live and die by the ego there. You got to tip it out of Frosty. He's trying to do it all for his team, and you live and you learn. But another round towards the Dingoes. Let's see what Paris can do. Maybe they can turn it around here on this offense.
You truly never know. You got to get some momentum at some point if you want to take this game home. But going down 0-4 is not what you want. But let's see if they can bounce back. Anything could happen at any time, Timor. But the first one goes away as Siege, and that's not what you want if you're Paris.
Yeah, definitely not. Those first bloods and second bloods come through as Toby finds Prototype over towards that backside of the map. He loves hitting that route over towards that back parking lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure this guy's done it every time. Kill switch, finds another one, and they are just sniffing out these Paris Letdown players. Just absolutely playing Michael Myers out there right now.
I mean, that's exactly what they're doing. We were wondering, maybe Paris Letdowns were a little more apt for the search and destroy game type, but it seems like the Sydney Dingoes are absolutely fantastic from top to bottom. They cannot be stopped right now. They are a freight train going 200 miles an hour, and they need quite the force to be stopped.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Just kind of wedge the Eiffel Tower underneath it? Like, I don't even know the play you make here to stop that. Like, they go ahead and pre-pop the trucks. That's actually a pretty good play there as they try to work over towards this A side. Prototype finds Toby, but Siege is able to take him out. The nades do come through. Plenty of cars over there. Bamboo's probably sweating a little bit as they begin to explode all around him. And it's Biscuit versus Bamboo in this parking lot side. They're trying to move the bomb in. Siege finds one. Kill switch looking for another. Not enough shells. And it's looking like a pretty tough situation here for the Dingoes, honestly. I mean, you're kind of just pinned in.
Yeah, I mean, Dingoes, they need to find a way out of this. Flick does give some room to work with, but he opts to push through that middle, alleyway through the PD area. Biscuit and Siege, though, going to get this bomb down. And both the Paris Letdowns are close, so they can make something happen, but they need to find a kill to start it, and that's a great way to start it.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Frosty finds the 2. Can he get the 3-piece? And Siege is nearby. Nope. Siege is going to search him out. Gets the little pre-stun. All he has to do is just wait this bomber out. But it's a 1v1 situation. Siege versus Flick. The defuse. He doesn't see him. He doesn't see him! Oh my god, they do it! They find a round.
They find the round off a cheeky ninja defuse.
Wow.
Siege not checking the bomb like he should, and he gets punished for it by losing a round. Now you're only up 5-1. Can you believe that, Siege? Come on, man. You could have closed it out right there, but instead you lose a round. But I mean, Sydney Dingoes were destined to lose at least one at one point. But I mean, that could be the start of a full sale. You never know, Timor.
Yeah, we'll see right here as these players bump heads as Kill Switch. She finds the first blood. Maybe not what you want to get it started, but it's going to be down to Flick, the guy with the plan. Prototype able to find one onto Toby. That's a good trade. 3v3. These guys got to just keep playing it slow, play some methodical search, see what they can do here.
Bamu's looking for any sort of information he can get, but what he doesn't know is that it's going to be Biscuit on that hedge right there. Oh, I think he spots him. He puts some shots in, but Biscuit stays alive. You got a nade to work with, but the nade doesn't connect. Now you got to find another way to get a pick. Player 3 in Prototype tries
Oh
to cut through
no.
middle of the map, and he gets cut down. Now it's Flick against 3. Kill switch Siege and Biscuit to close this one out.
Yeah, let's see what Flick can do here. I mean, he had the absolute all-star play in the round before to keep him in the series, and he's able to beam onto Siege. So there's the first piece of the puzzle down. He pops dead silence. Let's see what he can do here. Still a little weak. I like this. Put some jimmies back in that thing, and let's see what he can do. Not able to pull it off. Flick gets taken out, and that is going to be Sydney Dingoes going up 2-0 in the series.
250 to 115 in the map 1, 6-1 in the map 2. They are looking unstoppable right now. Paris Letdowns.
Stack that hill pretty quick. And even if you get wiped off after your stack, you're probably not spawning that far away unless you're on El Asilo, but we'll talk about that another time because we are here on Hotel. It's the Breenberg. And it's going to be Flick challenge Toby in the middle of the map to start it off. He does find the kill. Toby actually got the first blood on the prototype, so good trade there from Flick. Frosty finds one, but Biscuit is going to pick up a 2-piece, and that's going to balance out that kills just a little bit here as you're going to start seeing those Paris players make some progression over towards that B side.
Yeah, they flood over toward that B point, but Sydney Dingoes are able to clean it up quite quick. Siege going to pick up that last kill, and they might be able to get a spawn trap going if they play this right, but they're still worried there's someone around. I think they're worried about player 3. That's going to be Frosty plays, but, you know, not too long before he gets taken down. Toby with 2, Bamu with 1, and they're still working this B point.
Yeah, they definitely are. Toby finds a big one there onto Bamu, able to slow that push down even more. So Dingoes are up 4 now as Prototype finds 1 and make it back to 5 as the trades come through. Toby gets the player jumping over the top middle there, and they're just going to keep letting this clock wind down. I mean, no Paris players are getting on the points just yet, so just let it happen.
Let it happen. Biscuit on a 6 streak so far. Has not died so far in this game. There he goes. I caster cursed at him, and you saw it live. But Siege is ready for the trades as he's in such a powerful position right here in the top bedroom area. But while we say that, Paris takes the time to go over toward the A point. Love what I see out of that. They drag the Sydney Dingoes over toward B, and then they find their way at A.
Yeah, and the slow stack starts to come through as they get a tick and a half there, and Kill Switch jumps in, finds a big one onto Flick. Big ego from him as he walks away with the kill, but Paris spawned pretty close there, and they're looking for cleanup kills, but Toby, nasty 2-piece, gonna wipe him off the board. You only got a few seconds left. Can somebody from the Letdowns get in? They did. Stop the clock over towards that B side. Dingo's got 1 good retake left in him.
Yeah, and you got to do it now because there's literally 1.6 seconds on the clock. If you get wiped on the point, you might lose the round here. Flick, the last one alive. He needs to play his life, but Kill Switch able to take him down, and that's going to do it. Player 3 was so close to the other point. I'm not sure if you saw teamwork, but he was inches away from contesting that restaurant hill. But, you know, like what I saw out of Sydney Dingoes, kind of just roaming the map, you know, they were like a wave. They were going back and forth, taking down everybody in their path. So great plays out of them. They almost gave up the B point, but just in time, they take them down.
Yeah, you just got to think defense and winning defense on controls is just mostly not trolling. So I think Sydney Dingoes did a really good job of not trolling there, and now it's over to the Letdown, see what they can bang out. But look at this push from Dingoes. They are hard at A.
They sure are. They're taking that restaurant hill. That's exactly what we were talking about before the game started. People like to play that restaurant hill and then work their way over toward B. Siege is going to be trying to work his way onto the point. He is on the point, but you got to get some kills behind it. There's a lot of Dingoes here and a lot of time to be captured if you are trying to capture this point.
Yeah, definitely. You got these guys footholded hard in the point here. It's Sieg and Toby. As Toby gets picked up, Prototype finds another one as well, and that is a clean set of kills, except for Kill Switch. He's still hanging out, and he gets a nice chow over to Frosty. This guy loves jumping with that M4. and that is the A point down. B is all that's remaining for the side of the Dingoes, and they're coming fast.
Yeah, they're using the space they got on the B side, and they're using it to push through to that spa area, try to come in right behind them. But Frosty plays, he picks it up, and now Kill Switch, the last player alive for the Sydney Dingoes in their spawn area. Let's see what he can do. He's just dragging these players around, and I mean, that's what you love to see. If you're a Kill Switch fan, you know, you got to get your Kill Switch foam fingers up because he is popping off right now. Toby here, he's coming in for the trade. Time to bring in your Toby helmet bucket, and now he's going to be holding this P4 area, and he's locking down these players, and this is what I'm talking about, teamwork. There is no way for the Paris Letdowns to get here as long as Toby is alive.
Yeah, definitely not a shot. And when Kill Switch is in the hill, it is definitely not over. I mean, I've got my Sydney Dingoes foam finger on the way. You can find those on the CRL Pro Shop. Just look that up, crl.com. You know, get you some links. But these guys, they are locking down this B point. I mean, they're making it look easy on this take here.
Yeah, I mean, 2 ticks on the board. The life count is actually in the favor of the Paris Letdowns, but Sydney Dingoes are so comfortable in the place they are right now. All they need is a quick 4 down, and they could very easily end this round right here. They just need to play it right. The trophy's down for the Paris Letdowns, so you're going to have to fight through that. But, you know, they're looking solid right now. Siege going to try to find his way on the point, but Flick, in such a powerful position, he could really shake things up here if he plays it right.
Yes, he can, and he's able to find one. He gets immediately traded by Toby, though, but there's a lot of letdowns here on the hill as Prototype gets Simtex out of here. Toby on that insane heady there in the middle, just playing his life, being a nuisance. Actually gets picked up by Siege. Thanks, bud. But he's finding the 2 pieces, so we'll let him do what he's doing. And now, finally, the Dingoes are able to get back into that B point, and that progression goes up fast. And that is it. Dingoes 2-0.
Dingoes take the round 2 home, and on the offensive end to boot. So they're feeling good right now. Up 2-0 in the control, up 2-0 in the series. All they need is one more control round win to end the night right here in stunning fashion. I mean, they have looked fantastic from start to finish, but the most important part is the finish.
Yeah, definitely. It's I think a wise man once said it's never chalked.
Oh.
And I think the Paris Letdowns might be repeating these same words right now. This is where it starts, folks. If they want to stay in the series, they have to win this round. And they get it first blood off rip. So that's a good start to building that pyramid there.
Yeah, but Toby's here, and he's 17-9. Make it 18. Make it 18-9. I mean, he is gross. He is disgusting, teamwork. But the Paris Letdowns still on the A point. But Sydney Dingoes ready to fight quickly, it seems.
Yeah, they're starting to hit those rotations over towards the map. Kill Switch able to find one. He's traded out by Frosty. But honestly, any of those kills that you're able to pick up whenever these guys are in the hill, you're just glad to take it. That's one less person you've got defending that. Your teammates can come pick up the scraps before that guy respawns. And it seems like the Dingoes are taking advantage of that. See? What the? This guy's beaming. Siege with the 3, looking for 4. 3-piece, no biscuit. But, oh, man.
I mean, he was looking good right there, but they are able to get that point. Sydney Dingoes up 1 life here, and the Paris Letdowns looking to find a round win on the board. But Sydney Dingoes are so...
They are just absolutely being dominant right now at Kaj as they continue to just find these kills all over the map. Flick's able to get into that B point for a sweet second, but Kill Switch knocks him out. Yeah, there's 2 panes of glass there as he's getting trolled a little bit by the map design, and he's just going to set a trap here. Let these Paris Letdowns flow up, get up in that map, let them get comfortable, and just find your 2-piece. And here it comes. There's 1, there's 2. Kill Switch just doing it all right now. But you've got Biscuit up on the front side of this, just 16 and 12, locking it down. And I mean, not enough can be said for Toby. He has been lights out this map, beaming. He's a walking 3-piece, it seems like. He's just being a nuisance on the map. He's putting huge damage on the Prototype before he gets traded out. And it is Sydney Dingoes calling, or sorry, that was Flick called in the streak there. Pops Deddy gonna try to make a play towards that middle reception area. Not able to spot any players just yet, and he gets picked out by Biscuit there. So not looking great as the Dingoes continue to just keep this iron defense intact.
Yeah, 6 lives left for the Paris Letdowns. But, 1-4 down, and they could find this B point, and Prototype's doing a great job to start this up right now. If they could take down player 6, that's going to be Toby. They might be able to shake things up a little bit. The rest of the Sydney Dingoes only have 30 seconds left to find their way back to this hill. Paris Letdowns, 30 seconds to go. 3 lives left now, though, for them. It's a tough ask for sure, especially when you get Siege in the middle of the map, taking them down, hit the toe. Now you got Bamu left last alive. 13 seconds left to go. And now the Sydney Dingoes are going to hunt him. He takes himself down himself. The Sydney Dingoes take the series home 3-0 as they close out the control 3-0 as well. I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah, those Dingoes are here to play. I mean, we got to get those guys some rabies shots.